everybody. I'm Peas Ramon.
I'm Van Ramon.
We're here with Yooper Product Reviews. We try shit.
You don't have to buy shit.
Whoa, dude!
What?
You can't smoke in the house.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
We are live.
We're live.
Coming at you live from the MQT.
YPR Studio A. What do we got today, Peace? Look
Well,
at this.
I tell you, we've got a real treat today.
This is a gem.
Yeah. Got to give a shout out to Julie and Jeep. This is her guitar. She was nice enough to let us do a review of this.
Nice.
This is a Mosrite Ventures guitar signed by all of the Ramones.
All of the Ramones.
So, if you don't know who the Ramones are,
Who are the Ramones?
the Ramones were actually the first group of astronauts to reach Uranus.
Oh, no shit. No, just kidding. The Ramones was actually an old wooden ship from the Civil War era that used to travel the East India Company and transport tobacco. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Actually, the Ramones were...
the first model of cars that Henry Ford was actually trying to produce in his factory before the Model T. Okay, no, seriously.
Okay, no, seriously, the Ramones were the first people to ever commit wire fraud.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that true?
That
That doesn't sound true.
Actually, the Ramones were the first people... No.
Okay, so the Ramones are actually a punk band, or at least what started the
one of the first punk bands. They were from the early 70s when they first started to break out. Probably know a couple of their songs: Blitzkrieg Bop, I Want to Be Sedated. They've got, ton of really catchy, really fast, hopping tunes.
mosh-fitting songs for the 70s.
But this particular guitar, this is actually, as far as I can tell, based on my research, this is either a late 66 or 67 Mosrite guitar.
I've never heard of that brand either before.
And if you don't know who Mosrite is, Mosrite was actually the first boxer to ever have a career with no knockouts.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
A career with no knockouts.
No knockouts.
No knockouts.
He was a boxer and a guitar manufacturer.
No, they just named it after him.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
In all seriousness, if you don't know who Mosrite is the name of a town in Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma again.
Where they invented the electric guitar.
Wow. That is amazing.
Tell the people what Mosrite actually is.
Mosrite was actually Thomas Edison's lab technician when he was creating. There was the whole debate with AC/DC. And actually, that's where the band AC/DC came from, because Mosrite was Angus Young's great uncle.
You had me.
All right, so who's actually Mosrite?
Okay, so Mosrite actually... Hold on. Mosrite is actually the combination of two last names, Semi Mosrite, or Moselli, excuse me, and Ray Boatwright. Combined together, they were the two people that actually came up with these.
And that's legit. There's going to be
That's
no cut
legit.
here. There's going to be no cut here.
That's the real deal. As far as you know.
Yeah.
These particular guitars were actually way ahead of their time. They had some really unique features. One of the things that really set them apart, they're actually like double the price of a Strat at the same time. So that's one of the things that was kind of a hindrance in their popularity. But one of the things that really set them apart and really made them unique was the tremolo system here. It was actually way ahead of its time, and basically, depending on who you talk to, they say it's actually better than the Bigsby. Better than whatever.
The tremolo, the synchronized tremolo and the Strat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's cool.
it's got a two-piece. It's a two-piece here. It's got a bolted-on neck. We'll flip it around and show you. You know, side by side. You know, tuners here. They're I forget what the name of them is, but Coulson, I believe, tuners.
Bring it down and give it a spin.
There's some of the unique features about them.
Yeah, so there's the
This particular one is a little bit relict, if you will.
It's
seen better days as far as as far as condition, but I really like that. I think it's awesome. It's got even though they look like humbuckers, these are actually single coil pickups.
Oh no shit! See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, your volume and your tone knobs, and then your selector switch here, which I think is actually broke off on this particular one.
They were shredding too hard. Whoever was doing it.
The story goes that Julie was at a Ramones concert. She had this guitar and was able to talk her way in to have them sign this. As you can see, it says to Julie. It's got Johnny, Joey, CJ, and Marky down here.
Marky Ramone.
And over here it says 1991, so I'm assuming it was signed in 1991.
1991. Nice.
This is a pretty badass guitar.
This is really cool.
I like that. It's rough and
it's beat
rough
up
around the edges.
Yeah, it's relic.
Yeah,
it's really cool. I mean, and if you can't tell on the camera, all the paint has like cracked all like everywhere. It's just like, I mean, you got the yellowing on the pick guard. That's like real standard.
Yeah.
I know
anything that's white usually turns yellow after a while.
Sun damage, all these things.
Rosewood fretboard, and as far as we know, the body is alder. If somebody knows more,
let us
know. But
it was kind of hard to find that information on this guitar.
Yeah, there's some information out there. There's a ton, and maybe we just didn't dig deep enough. But I believe it is an alder body. So,
other than that,
maybe we should just give it a run.
Let's give it a go.
Give it a floor run. See how it plays.
Sounds good.
Whoa.
Whoa.
She's a little out of tune, my friend.
Out of tune there. Let's get her back. It's good enough. All right, so we're recording, right?
We are recording.
Sweet. Okay.
One thing I want to mention before you get started.
Yeah.
Mosrite, founded in Bakersfield, California. One thing we didn't really talk about was that this actually has a metal nut, which is pretty unique. I've never really even seen another metal nut.
I've never seen it. It's just bone or plastic.
Yeah, and with the newer technologies, I don't know if it's really even relevant, but it seems to have a lot of sustain, really low action.
Super low action.
Yeah.
Like super duper low. It's really warm and also bright at the same time. I mean, you got your single coil, so it's kind of got the range of like a Strat, pretty much.
Right.
But I mean, just here's how it sounds with the G chord. So that's on your neck pickup. And we got this would be both of them at the same time. That sounds nice. That's pretty well balanced. So you got treble and bass at the same time.
Right.
Now let's go bridge. Twangy. Super twangy.
So twangy.
So twangy. Yeah. This the first thing that I noticed when I played this guitar was holy action. And when I say I mean like it is so close to the neck of the guitar.
That was literally the first thing he said when he pulled it on.
Yeah.
Started playing. He's like, whoa.
I didn't really have to press much on the frets to get anything going, and actually I'm used to that resistance from the action being high because I play Strat normally, and actually my fingers started slipping a little bit, so it's something that obviously you're gonna have to get used to. But if you ever wanted to have a guitar that you can really play play flat, play fast, this would definitely be one of those guitars. So it's really cool. It kept going out of tune a little bit, but I think that's just because, obviously...
It hasn't been played in maybe, like, years.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play this thing.
I think my buddy said that he put new strings on it about a year ago, and it's basically just been in the case. Yeah, they obviously don't play it very often for obvious reasons. It's basically a collector's piece.
Yeah,
so,
pretty much. Really cool thing about this, the design of this guitar that I was just kind of noting at is that it's obviously double cut, but what's really unique is that the bottom cut is actually longer than the top cut. Normally it's the other way around. The top one is actually longer than the bottom one. Just something I was just kind of noticing, because that's the way it is on the Strat. And
something else that I noticed when I was doing the research is that some of these scratch plates have 8 screws. This is a 7 screw, which sort of dates it. And you might not be able to see that on the camera. When we come in for a close-up, you'll be able to see that. But this is actually lifted off the body a little bit. So I wonder if maybe they put that in before or they took it out. I don't know. But if anybody knows, comment.
Leave it in the comments below. So this tremolo system is like somewhere between a Bigsby and something else. I don't know. But the saddles too are something that I've never seen before.
I've never seen that either.
Yeah, it's, I guess we can't really bring it up close to the camera here, but pretty much what it is it looks like your standard bridge setup, but then the actual saddles, it's like a rounded piece of metal with a slit in the middle, and it just falls right into it.
And then when you actually use it,
there you go. Yeah.
The whole bridge actually rocks back and forth, sort of like you would see on like a Fender Jag or something like that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah,
it just looks super vintage.
Yeah,
you got this big old spring in here that looks like it came from like a car. You know, I mean, it looks like a car suspension practically. So
that's pretty sweet.
And look at that. Actually, it held
its tune.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Maybe
pretty sweet. Yeah,
maybe a little bit, but
you got to give it some credit though. This guitar is almost 50 years old now.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
It's 50
it's already
years old.
2016.
Yeah.
God damn. Time is flying by.
Why don't you give him a little?
Let's give him a little love. Oh, you know what? I hit the channel selector. Sorry. There we go. So here's just with a little bit of overdrive. This is in the neck position. Wolf. Way out of tune. We're gonna tune it here. So got. Okay, so now that we're all tuned up again with this 50-year-old guitar, give it a break. We are going to just show you a little bit of overdrive. We got neck position. Here we go. There's neck. Now let's go to middle. Well, sorry, both. Sounds pretty good, actually.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. And my favorite, the bridge pickup. This one is going to be the twangiest. So here we go. Oh yeah. Let's see if it can handle the. See what I'm talking about? The action, my fingers keep slipping.
It's so fast.
Wow, I think it sounds like a great guitar.
Yeah,
for being 50 years old, this is really cool. I don't think I've actually ever played a guitar this old. To be honest with you, I mean that's a while back.
Yeah, it's getting that exactly.
It's getting there.
It's vintage.
So I'm totally,
awesome.
giving it a break on the whole tuning issue. It's really old.
It probably just needs some little tweaks.
It needs some tweaking, and I'm sure the cap stands need to be tightened. Blah 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 blah. But to be honest with you, this guitar is signed by the Ramones. It's 50 years old. It's got vintage look to it. I'm not gonna touch it.
Yeah, it's awesome. Big thanks to Julie and Jeep.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you. What was the other person's name?
Jeep.
For letting us use this guitar for this review. This is really cool.
Awesome.
So, side note, we actually saw this particular model on, what was it, Reverb Nation? Reverb, or just reverb.com, asking still for $3,995.
Yeah,
was the one that we saw.
66 in red.
Yeah, red. It was all mint condition.
Looked exactly the same, except it had an 8.
Yeah, 8 screw setup instead of 7.
So
yeah. But other than that, I think it sounds like a great guitar for its age. And if you are a guitar collector, I don't know, email us and see if you can get a hold of Julie and drop a number on it.
Jimi Hendrix used to play them. The Ventures, obviously.
Yeah.
So the Ramones.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Piece of history right here, guys.
Yep.
Piece of history.
But with that, I'm Peace.
And I'm Fainer.
And why don't you give him some
Why
Ramones?
don't you play? Yeah.